Hello guys and welcome back. In this lecture, we're going to be creating this amazing poster design in Adobe Illustrator, mainly using the shape blend tool or the shape blend effect in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so while in Adobe Illustrator, I'm going to open the project file, and the project file can be seen in your projects folder. Okay, so open and go to the projects folder on shape blending and effect, and come and select the 4 poster and click open. Now this is the project file, and as you can see, everything is here neat and clean. So in order to start, I'm going to create my artboard, and I'm going to duplicate this one we have here so that we get the same size. Okay, and then I'll just delete everything here. And in order to start, I will actually duplicate the shape here, which represents the 4 effect. Okay, as you can see, this represents the 4 effect. And I'm going to select the guy here, go to object and blend and release. So when I release, you see that I get the initial objects we used to achieve this. Okay, so select the object, the 2 objects, and these are the objects we use to achieve this, right? So I'm going to just shift them away, and then while selecting the guy, I'm just going to give the path a stroke color. That's the main path that the blend follows, right? I'm just going to give it a stroke color, and as you can see, this part was actually created using the brush tool here. So all I did was I just came and did something like this and something like this, and finally, okay, yeah, basically this is what I created. Okay, so I'm just going to delete this one and work with this one. So what I did was I just made a blend right between this guy and this guy. So select my blend tool, click here and click here, and then double click on it, and we're going to choose specific steps, and let's make this 300. Perfect. The next thing to do is select the both of them, go to objects, blend, and replace spine. Okay, and I feel that we need more of them to make the whole thing smoother. So I'm just going to select and double click here, and instead of 300 now I'm going to make it 500, and we can see that it's a little bit smoother. Yeah, I'm going to work with this guy now, and I'm just going to bring the shape in the middle and centralize it here. And the only thing I had to do was add one effect. One effect made this whole thing appear like this. Okay, one effect gave us this whole 4 effect we're seeing here. So what's the effect? I just selected the guy, went to effects, and then distort and transform, and then we added the roughen effect. Now all we just need to do is boost up our details and maybe our size a bit. Okay, just boost up our details. Let's have the details at maximum. Okay, and then increase the size again. And with this, we can see that we have achieved our effect here. Maybe increase the size a bit. Perfect. Now if I click absolute, you're going to see it reduce in size, and if I click relative, you're going to see it increase in size. Now these are just modes, okay, the modes based on the sizes, the modes of the sizes. And then we have details, which are responsible for the minute details that make up the 4 look, okay, or the 4 effect. So basically that's what we did to achieve this. And then we had our background. Now we have this background. I'm just going to hold down Alt and bring it to this artboard. we'll centralize it, align and centralize. Then we now have this other background which is behind the main background. So select, centralize, and then finally we have this group. Okay, I'm not going to create them from scratch because we haven't learned about type, so I'm just going to copy them, hold down Alt and drag, and then centralize. Now that's all I did in creating this. Okay, and then yeah, that's all. With this, we have now been able to create this trendy looking poster with the 4 effects. Okay, now the possibilities of this tool, this function, and this effect, that's the blend effect, are very limitless. Okay, all you need to do is to use your creativity. Okay, use your creativity and you're going to come up with something amazing. So I feel like just doing something else because this video was really short. So let me give this guy a gradient, and this one also a gradient. Maybe for this guy I'm going to change the color a bit. Okay, and then I feel like making them compound paths. So let's make this guy look like this guy look like this, and maybe we will reduce the size here of this one, and let's try to maybe give this guy a different color from this. I just want to see what we can achieve. Okay, and maybe this guy, we duplicate it and make it small, then maybe move it like this, and for this one duplicate it again and make it bigger. Okay, I move it here and maybe give it a different color. Give it this color. This color. Okay, so I'm just trying to see what I can achieve here. Now I'm going to select everything here, go to objects, compound parts, and make. And for this one I'm just going to use sorry, I'm just going to undo, and for these ones that intersect each other, I'm just going to unite them like this. And for this one, making it a compound path. Okay, one thing with compound paths again, guys, is they only will be able to have one gradient, right? One gradient. I just totally forgot. So instead of using this gradient, let's use this one and see. So for these guys, we select all of them and let's unite them. Okay, so I'm going to now use my blend tool, select this guy and select this guy, and then double click on my blend tool and specific steps and make this 400, for example. Okay, and then I will just duplicate my artboard, so I can have a new artboard for this one. Okay, and I'll just delete this one here. And for this one, I'll just have another spline like this. Oh, sorry, I'll just undo, redraw. So it's not something specific, I'm just freestyling here. Okay, so let's see what we come up with. Okay, so select both of them, object, blend, replace spline, and this is what we've got. And for this guy now, let's add one effect. Let's add the roughen effect and see what we get. Okay, for the size, we don't need to make it too big. We just need to increase the details. So when you make the details too much, they will kind of stress your system out. Sorry, this guy. Reduce the size a bit. Okay, I think I duplicated them. Let me delete. Yeah. So you can see we have another version of the 4 poster. And I feel we can do more work on the coloring, right? So maybe you give it a darker color here. Okay, it's taking time to load. Yeah, so I kind of prefer this color. Okay, this new color, I kind of prefer the color. Let me see if we can achieve a better coloring for the other gradient here. Okay guys, I think I am okay with this. So all I would then need to do is bring in my text and just arrange them to the front and centralize. And yeah, we have another poster, another 4 poster. So file, export as 4 poster 2. Okay, so use artboards and just artboard 1 to export. Sorry, this is not artboard 1, this is artboard 4. Okay, 1 2 4. Okay, I think we don't have 3, so this is artboard 4. So I can export 4 poster 2, use artboard. Let's try artboard 4 and see. Okay, invalid. So let's see artboard 3. Yeah, so it's actually artboard 3, not artboard 4. And then okay. Yeah, when we go to our file now, we see that we now have our new 4 poster. Okay, yeah, so that's how we create these posters. Okay, that's it for this video guys. We'll see you in the next one.